highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at the From the Vault Series 5 Chase John Cone figure. Now, the standard edition of this is going to be what you see in the packaging right there, the white and black stripes, but this one is going to be the Chase, the retro SmackDown style. You see, we got him in the SmackDown ring. I know the time isn't really like too accurate, like this is a modern SmackDown ring and an old SmackDown referee, but I really like how it looks visually. Like, I know, like, you know, obviously it's inaccurate, but for me, I don't care that much because I think it looks really good and I think it pairs up really well. But let's take a look at John Cone's packaging. You'll see the figure front and center, his accessories to the side, an image of John Cone. It says his name on the bottom. On the side, you see the same image of John Cone. It says John Cone right there. Another image of him. You get a little fact right there. It says John Cone. Other figures in the set, and then this side is going to be the exact same as the other side. But without further ado, let's crack him out of his packaging and take a closer look at his accessories. Taking a closer look at his accessories, all you get is some interchangeable hands. You get the 1 through 5 count hands. So I'm going to take a look at them. These are the regular 5 count hands that we usually see. Nothing special, or I guess these are more for like slapping the mat and counting, because I feel like if they were the 5, they would have went with the John Cena sculpt, but regular hands there, nothing new. These 4 hands are new to me, but they're not new sculpted. These came with the 4 Horsemen Ric Flair figure, but I've never had them, so it's pretty cool. Another pair of hands that I never had is the 3 count. Now, I don't know if we've ever seen these. I thought of the, you know, Wesley ones, but those aren't like this. They're more like that sculpt, so it's definitely not that. But I don't know if you've ever seen these before. I definitely don't have them, so that's pretty cool. And then you get the 2 hands. We've seen these with Chad Gable and Austin Theory. Really nothing special. And then you also get the 1 count hands, or the pointing hands. We've seen this with literally anybody ever. So that's really cool. You can put the 3, 2, 1 hands on Drew McIntyre when he counts down for his Claymore. So that's really cool. I don't think he even counts down anymore, but that's still cool if you wanted to do that. But let's take a closer look at the figure itself. Taking a closer look at John Cone, starting off with the head sculpt, definitely resembles him. I mean, it really doesn't have to, because you can literally take it off and put anybody you want on there. So the head sculpt really doesn't matter that much, but obviously it does capture his resemblance, and it is pretty cool to have him. The shirt mold is the exact same as the other one. I'm pretty sure this is just a Build-A-Figure formula. Now, luckily with me and my Build-A-Figures, like, I've only really had the arms pop off. The legs always stay stuck on, which is really, really nice. I've never had any, you know, come out. Like, I've tried to take it out, and it's never coming out. I've seen a lot of people, you know, say that when they articulate the ab crunch, it just pops out. Never had that problem. But you get the really nice black stripes on here, on the blue shirt. SmackDown logo right there on his chest. You get the retro WWE logo on the side, and then the same logo right there. You see all the stripes continuing on the back. And then these legs, I don't know what mold these are, but I know these aren't the Muhammad Ali ones, and they're buttery smooth, so that's really, really nice. So if they got to go with this leg mold from now on, I'm perfectly fine with that, because it articulates really well, so I don't know why they wouldn't go with this from now on. But I mean, pretty plain figure, of course. He is a referee, but I've never had a referee, so this is really cool for me personally. Taking a closer look at John Cone's articulation, we'll start off with the head. You can barely look down. Look up is decent. Arm can go up about that much all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Hand can rotate and hinge. Ab crunch is okay. Not the best. Definitely not the worst. It's pretty good, actually. Torso can rotate all the way around, of course. Leg can kick up about that much, so not too well. That's decent. Can do the splits. You do get the upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Really, really nice. Some of the smoothest knees I've had as of late. Head sculpt keeps popping off for some reason. You don't get any calf cut, unfortunately, but you do get a little bit of motion in the ankle there, so not bad. For comparison with John Cone, we have the Amazon exclusive Ultimate Edition John Cena figure and the Evolution 3-pack Batista. For whatever reason, I could not find his Ultimate, so hopefully I can find that one pretty soon, but this one still looks really great. For some more comparisons, we have the Legend Series 26 Kurt Angle and the Elite 95 Eddie Guerrero. I definitely need to get his new Ultimate Edition, but I actually think this figure is very underrated, so these two look great. For our final round of comparisons, we got John Cone next to SmackDown's top guys today. So we have the new Undisputed Universal Champion Drew McIntyre and the new United States Champion Carmelo Hayes. But that's going to do it for me and this John Cone figure. I think this figure is really, really cool. I'm glad they released it because it's really, really fun. But I actually have a hot take. I think that the Ultimate Edition rings should come with referees instead of, main superstars. Because if you have an Ultimate Edition Jacob Fatu release on its own, that's going to sell. Or even the Ultimate Edition Rhea Ripley, that's going to sell on its own. So I think including referees with the rings will be really cool from now on. It can be an Ultimate or an Elite. An Ultimate will be cool because you can have like the main base of an Ultimate. And you can just give him the pants. And you can have like a couple interchangeable, shirts. You can give him like a retro SmackDown shirt if it's a SmackDown ring. And then the black and white striped. And then the modern shirt. Because what are you going to do? You're not going to give him like championship or any over-the-top accessories. So I think that'd be pretty cool. But I think Ultimate rings should start coming with refs instead. But that's just my opinion. You guys can let me know if you agree with that or not down in the comments below. But this figure is really fun. I'll definitely recommend it. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored.